So and you don't quit.
Just sit back and relax and relax. Open text and I kiss you more. Look at the outcome. I get funky like diaper rancid. Get up a man funky and I'll make it cash.
6 5 like the door got secret. All your order people who are trying to beat this. I'm not gonna see. I'm all about screwing in my key and six it with the
Let my man Pat do it.
Keep blasting out the barrel of a wind. Refer to the power of the beats and head. Like a sound that blows to the depths of the soul. Well, that's the feeling that I'll make like black gold. To the early morning, early morning, early morning, early morning to the broad daylight.
Oh yeah, DJ Hurricane, y'all. Alright, you help me out? You help me out this next one, King? Alright, check it out. Y'all feeling alright? Kinda wet? Alright. This one goes out to everybody who makes it through the 3 days. Because by the end, you're gonna feel like having a heart attack.
yo, say, you see, that's what you want. That's what you want. Jumping about. That's what young people's pop music is supposed to be. Too many bands at Glastonbury giving it this. Hello, Glastonbury. How are you doing? You don't want any of that. You want a bit of willful destruction on stage. That's what rock and roll. Yeah! Come on, Arkin. Let's show my. Wait. Whoa. That's what you want. Beastie Boys. Top act. Top tackle. No bobbins. Right, a bit earlier on, Katie talked to the Beastie Boys in our luxury bus. And, well, let's have a look at what they were talking about.
Where do you go?
I'm hosting just a little bit of a soiree on the lower deck here with the Beastie Boys, and we are liking it. We're just all sitting in a line on something that isn't normally used as a studio. Have you ever been on a London double-decker bus?
Yes.
Kind of weird.
I used to rock.
Kinda weird.
I used to rock the outfits like the guy in the back.
The conductor.
I used to rock
that number
that
4?
outfit so I could get on
look.
the bus for free. Sneaky style. That's a number 4.
It is a number 4, but it is kind of like a number 4 bus in a certain sort of way. Have you ever been on the kind of buses where this isn't one of them, but the kind where you almost fall off the back in order to get off? They have no door.
Yeah.
And you take your life in your hands.
Been on those. Yep. Got one of those. I put a special modified engine in the front. Does 0 to 60 in only 6.7 seconds.
You have to hold on to the pole, right?
You have to hold on to the pole, but sometimes that pole is slick.
I used to put Vaseline on the pole so people can slip.
Yep.
You are some kind of mischief maker. I
Ricky
can tell you
Carlisle.
what. Now, I was watching your show a little while ago, and it was raining, but people were still staying with you guys because you were rocking that field. It wasn't a house, it was a field. Is this the first time you've ever played in a field?
No, we done
I used to
some
play
festivals.
shortstop. You used to play shortstop in the field.
Shortstop and first base.
We used to play a couple of bonds back in the day. Remember bonds?
We'll rock the pool, rock the pond.
We were at the pond
and
and the ocean. But is this the first time you've been at Glastonbury? This is what I'm driving at.
Yes. First time the band has ever been here.
Impressions?
Glastonbury.
Impressions?
It's hard to please. Hard
We
place
should
to
probably warn most of the folks here to stay away from the brown acid.
Right.
There's a bad
And also the brown
acid
cider.
And do you have any sort of tips if somebody gets in a bad way with some of the comestibles?
Just stay cool.
Yeah.
The rain is a good thing. The rain is your friend.
The rain is
Keeps everything
beautiful.
green. It was a nice break in our set. Like when it started raining, it
I'm
started
afraid that the rain flattened my hair at that stage. I was sporting a very nice bouffant, and it just collapsed.
I'm having a bad hair day myself.
Yeah, my bouffant just fell right off.
Well, what's a good hair day for you?
Well, actually, my hair is freshly shorn right now.
Well, that's beautiful. That's
I
wonderful.
usually have the lovely ginger hair, but today
You're featuring a different look. And have you seen anybody that you like, that impresses you, that inspires you on any of the other stages?
I saw a guy with a Jesus t-shirt lying down, passed out with Mickey Mouse ears and a big nose like this with makeup
the
on his
court
face.
jester
With a sword.
Yeah, with a sword. Seen him.
Yeah.
He inspired me.
And have you seen there's a lot of Jesus lookalikes happening, lots of loincloth action.
I was just thinking, I was walking through all these people, going to one stage and walking back, and I was thinking, all these people are going here, going there, and I realized, I thought Jesus himself could walk right through everybody, and no one would really actually.
Yo, you seen the guy? You
phased at all.
seen the guy on the American soccer team? That's a crusty. We got a crusty on our team.
Crusty.
Oh yeah,
Crusty.
the long that
The
guy.
white guy with the goatee and shit.
Oh yeah, I did see that. He was like hornblowing a little bit.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No way.
this
The guy
place
in the
is
World
chock
Cup.
full of crusties. And are you planning to attend any of these little symposiums? They have things where you get in touch with your inner self and you learn how to make. Well, you learn how to make prehistoric shoes. Apparently, they found.
We don't need to do that.
Oh, why? Because you're wearing them.
No, because
No.
our friend Keyboard Money Mark can make shoes out of cardboard.
You can make them out of wood.
Yeah.
But why would you want to make shoes out of wood?
Well,
just
it's a Dutch
necessary.
tradition. It's an old Dutch crusty tradition, and I think that people are giving the crusties too hard a time, because we're all crusties in our own special way.
Yeah.
The other thing that's special about Mark is he also has this technique where he can go to Montgomery Ward or I don't know, doors,
Woolworths.
a place where you can buy a very cheap pair of shoes, and or even a thrift store, and he converts them into open air sandals for the hot weather. Cuts open the front, does a few modifications.
Sounds very innovative.
He's
So, is this
very
something that you
innovative.
could advise maybe for a festival look?
Yeah.
to be
If it's a
working.
little warm, your toes are feeling boxed in,
Yeah.
feet are sweating, just cut those puppies open.
And
Let some
Bring a
air
lot of
in.
clothes and a pair of
I've
scissors,
noticed,
and you'll be straight.
I've
for the
noticed that you're
festival.
sporting some duds here. This is your company, is it not? X large.
I'm a partner in the company.
And do you go home like after events like these and start beavering away with new ideas for designs? You get it at your drawing board.
Yeah, we got our
Open-toed-
crusty line coming out.
crusty line coming
very
out.
soon. Got mudwear. That's going to be big.
wear.
Have a nice day,
You know,
And what about the fact
you got to
that
figure out of how many people are here.
I'm going to ask you a very serious
Wait,
musical
I got
question.
one question. How many people are here?
Just
Real
go to
quick.
42nd Street.
I don't know. You've gone back to your hardcore sort of beginnings. I've noticed you spring quite significantly from one kind of hip hop mode to this hardcore punk rock thing, and you just kind of boing around in people's heads. Do you think it's too much for people to take in?
Hard to please.
We boing around.
You like
Nothing
to
wrong
boing?
with boinging.
No.
Good gig here of boinging.
Well, I just don't know what to say about that. I mean, because the thing is that you were just out there. You were doing. The crowd didn't know whether to stand up or sit down, come or go. You're not
that
worried
right?
about sort of tailoring your stuff to the audience.
Seemed like they was having a good time to me.
Yeah, I think it actually worked out. Like, you know,
We're
Jeff
smoothed
Hype
out on the R&B tip.
smoothed it out when we had to.
And
Got
do you
into
have
the mellow stuff when, after the rain
And so,
started.
so what's left for you at Glastonbury? Are you going to stay here for the rest of the time? What are you going to do? What are you going to see?
Well, I popped me tent.
We got
Four
a gig-
boys in a tent?
We got a
Pop
gig
a
in
tent.
Spain tomorrow night.
All right, so you're not going to be hanging around.
We'd love to.
Well,
I mean, we did all have our tents and we were ready, but this thing popped up in Spain and we're
We
out
pop
ski.
our tents down there.
well, these Beastie Boys are going to be popping off pretty soon with their tents in Spain. Thanks very much for coming on my lower deck.
Thank you for having us.